We all want more than just better shots in our game. We seek a state of play where movement flows without conscious thought. This content describes how to train your brain for this automatic performance. The goal is to move beyond the constant internal chatter about technique. By unlocking a state where the body instinctively knows what to do, we allow for faster reactions and smoother movements, which produces a slow-motion feeling, even in the fastest exchanges. This is the path from thinking to simply being and playing. First, we must understand what we mean by muscle memory. It is not some magical force residing within the muscles themselves. Instead, it is the creation of automatic motor patterns within the brain. Our brain learns a new skill by repeating a specific movement over and over again. In the beginning, you must consciously think through each small step of the motion, and with dedicated practice, the brain bundles these steps into a single, fluid movement. So, throughout the game, the body can execute this entire process instantly, without you needing to guide it. This is how the foundation for automatic play is built. But first, a critical distinction must be made. Practice is for thinking. Playing is for reacting. Practice sessions are the time for analysis, breaking down your strokes and conscious repetition to build those motor patterns while forming strategies. This is where you deliberately think about your form and make adjustments. However, when you step onto the court to play a match, that thinking must be set aside because the game moves too fast for conscious control. In a match, you must learn to trust the patterns you built in practice and allow your body to react naturally. This entire process is about quieting the mind to let the body perform. The main takeaway is this: we don't train strokes, we train automatic performance under pressure. Let us begin with the serve, the one shot you control completely. The goal here is to build a repeatable motion your body can execute without interference from your thinking mind. We start with blocks of repetition. Stand in the same serving position and serve ball after ball. Do not worry about placement just yet. The initial goal is simply to groove the motion. Focus on the feeling of a smooth, connected swing. Pay attention to the simple sensation of brushing up the back of the ball to create spin. Make the motion feel the same every single time. Once the basic motion feels comfortable and repeatable, target variability can be added. Divide the service box into 3 distinct zones: wide, body, tee, the center line. Now, practice serving to each of these zones in blocks. Serve 10 balls to the wide target, then 10 to the body, and 10 to the tee. To deepen this connection, begin calling your target out loud before each serve. Saying wide focuses your mind on the intention and then allows your body to execute the shot. Calling the target is a powerful tool. It engages the planning part of your brain for a brief moment, setting a clear intention while in the think box. Then, as you begin your motion, you let go of that thought and simply trust your body to hit the target you named from the play box. This practice of setting an intention and then letting go is fundamental to automatic performance. It trains you to get out of your own way. You are not trying to guide the ball with your mind. You are trusting the swing that you have so carefully built through repetition. To complement this training, we must introduce pressure. Pressure is what causes our thinking minds to jump in and interfere. We can simulate this with a simple rule. You must make 5 successful serves in a row to your called target. If you miss any of the 5, the count restarts at 0. This simple challenge forces you to trust your motion when a little bit is on the line. You will notice the urge to steer the ball on the 4th or 5th serve. Your job is to resist that urge, breathe, and trust the automatic swing you have developed. Now we turn to the return of serve, the crucial movement that follows. The goal is to train 2 actions into a single, seamless habit. Hit a deep return, with the goal of moving forward to the non-volley zone line. The key is to link these 2 separate skills so that one automatically triggers the other. We do this by choosing an external focus. As the serve comes towards you, your only thought should be the target area for your return, deep and down the middle. This is a high percentage shot that also limits your opponent's angles. Do not stop to admire your shot. The moment the ball leaves your paddle, your feet must move. The goal is to build an immediate, non-thinking reaction. See the serve, return deep, close the distance to the kitchen. We can train this with a simple, repetitive drill. Have a partner feed you serves, forehand, backhand. Your only job is to execute the sequence. Return the ball deep down the middle. Take quick, efficient steps to your next ready position as close to the non-volley line as the quality of your return will allow. Maintain a steady rhythm. Feel the pace. Ball comes, you return. You move. Ball comes, you return. You move. Dinking is the heart of the patient pickleball game. It is a dance of touch, feel, and control. To make this dance automatic, we begin with cooperative dinking. Aim to get a rally of 20 or more shots in a row. The initial goal is not to win the point, but to not give your opponent an offensive opportunity. Build a foundation of steady touch and calm, relaxed movement. This sustained rallying teaches your body the feel of a soft, repeatable shot and the footwork needed throughout your game. And most importantly, it quiets the urge to be overly aggressive. To refine this touch, use the simple mental cue of lift and place. Imagine you are gently lifting it over the net with soft hands and strong legs, placing the ball into your target area, your opponent's kitchen. This idea encourages a softer grip and a more controlled upward motion with your paddle. As you get comfortable with this feeling, begin to introduce intent variation. Practice a series of soft dinks, then switch to push dinks, then to angled dinks. True automatic play requires reacting to unexpected changes. While continuing your cooperative dinking rally, have your partner randomly speed up a shot without warning. Your job is not to anticipate it, simply react to it. To further challenge your reactive ability, have a third person stand off the court and make random calls. Push, angle. Excellent footwork is the silent engine that drives automatic play. When your feet are in the right place, without you having to think about it, your mind is free to focus only on the ball. The foundation of great footwork is the split step. This is a small, balanced hop you make just as your opponent is striking the ball. It loads your legs and allows you to move explosively in any direction. Practice this rhythm. Your opponent swings, you split step, you move to the ball. Beyond the split step, focus on using many small, quick steps to adjust to the ball rather than one large, lunging step. After every single shot you hit, a dink, a volley, a drive, move back to a balanced, ready position. Your feet should always be moving to the ball or back to ready. Pair footwork patterns with simple visual cues to make them automatic. Split step as they point, then move with quick feet to that location and get into a balanced, ready stance. The final step is to train your body to trust its automatic motions when under pressure. Pressure is what awakens the thinking mind. Doubts, worries, attempts to control the outcome. We build trust by creating drills that add simple, manageable stakes. These challenges teach your body it can perform smooth, automatic motions even when your heart rate is elevated and the outcome matters. It is about normalizing the feeling of pressure so it no longer causes you to freeze or overthink. Use the drills we have already discussed, but add clear conditions for success. For example, make 5 deep returns in a row while moving to the kitchen, or the count restarts. You and a partner must complete a dinking rally of 20 balls to win the drill. These restart rules create a mild form of performance pressure. Over time, your body learns to execute the shot and ignore the growing stress of almost completing the task. This is how slow motion flow emerges. The game doesn't actually slow down, your perception of it does. Reactions become automatic, so you no longer need processing time. Your body responds instantly, freeing up mental space. You are simply present, watching the ball, allowing your well-trained body to do its work, which improves outcome.
I did used to think the best pickleball players were just thinking faster than everyone else. But when I actually studied what happens in their brains during a match, I found something quite different. They're not thinking at all, at least not consciously. When you're standing at the kitchen line and a ball rockets toward you at 40 miles per hour, you have roughly 0.4 seconds to react. Your conscious mind processes information at about 120 milliseconds per decision. Do the math, and you'll realize conscious thought is far too slow. What elite players have developed is a neuromuscular programming, a direct pathway from visual input to motor output that bypasses the slow, deliberate parts of the brain entirely. This autopilot system contains at least 4 massive advantages. First, raw speed. Your movements become reflexive, shaving off critical milliseconds. Second, consistency under pressure. When stress floods your system with cortisol, conscious control crumbles, but these programmed patterns remain rock solid. Third, efficiency. Your body learns to eliminate every unnecessary muscle activation, making your strokes smoother and less exhausting. And fourth, and this one fascinates me, the game literally appears to slow down. Advanced players enter a state where their brains have become so good at pattern recognition that they're predicting what comes next, giving them extra time every time. So it seems the question becomes how to build this system. And after analyzing footage of the best players in the world, I noticed it wasn't just perfect technique. Watch their serve. It's a seamless kinetic chain flowing from legs through the hips, torso, and finally the arm without wasted motion. Their resets show the paddle already positioned out in front well before the ball arrives. That's pre-programmed positioning and readiness. During dinks, their hands seem almost motionless while their legs do the work. Elite players aren't training isolated strokes. They're drilling context with specific patterns. Serve, third shot, then reset, all in proper sequence. They drill under variable conditions with different speeds, spins, and pressure levels. What they're really doing is building automatic responses so that during the match, they can stop thinking about how to hit and focus entirely on where to hit. That's the flow state. A player in the zone has calm eyes with what's described as a meditative focus amidst a game of chaos. That's when you feel like you're watching yourself play, rather than forcing yourself to scramble around chasing the ball. And it feels like a state of calm.
You're up right after the snake dance. But do us a favor. Don't play loud.
I'm sorry, don't play loud? We were told to...
Some of our customers are sensitive to loud noises. Who's your drummer? Brushes, not sticks. No loud crashes, no distortions, and no frickin' solos. You can play ballads, you know, something soft, nice. Just keep it civil.